Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Guma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the stock Netflix and where I think it's going to be going within the next few days. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's video. I'm going to be addressing those as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Right now, the futures market is currently open and the SPY is down by negative 0.21%. So as of right now, if it stays that way throughout like overnight and in the morning and it opens up at that level or lower, you can expect a lot of the stocks in the market to open up just a little bit lower. But as of right now, it's just neutral and we'll see exactly how it opens up tomorrow. But let's focus on Netflix. Right now, if you've been subscribing to the channel, I've talked about the triple top on Netflix, and the one reason why I wanted to address this stock today is because the stock is being very stubborn and it's refusing to collapse. It's refusing to collapse depending on how tomorrow opens. If tomorrow opens by like negative 0.7 or 0.8%, then Netflix might take a hit. It really could take a hit. Like it could open up at around 475 and then could go all the way down to that neckline again. All the way down to that neckline. And then what will it do at that level? We'll see. If it breaks below it, then you can definitely expect it at like 430. But right now, it's making a lot of people nervous. There are two people in here that are expecting the stock to go one way or another. First of all, we got the bears. The bears are right here. We got short sellers over here, okay? And then we got more short sellers who got in today right here. The bears are in here. So as soon as this thing opens up lower and fails to break above like 477 and it starts tumbling, there will be added a lot more either puts or shares to short to their position, and there will be a lot of panic. There's a lot of dip buys in here too. Again, it's a psychological game. This one right here, it's a bearish pattern already. It's making people nervous. The stock looks like it's not gonna go up more. The market is down right now. It looks like it wants to roll over. So keep this one in your watch list for it may be a possible short tomorrow if the stock doesn't make a turnaround. If the market doesn't make a quick turnaround and become positive in the morning, Netflix could take a hit. Okay, it could take a hit down to the 460s. So be very careful, especially if you're long bias on it. If you're long bias on it, be really careful. If you short bias on it, be ready to cut losses if the market returns positive to green, and it opens up at like 480 or above. Like just get ready to cut losses because it may not go in your favor, and a lot of y'all could get squeezed. Again, this is just my humble opinion, and be really careful with it. All right. So that is for Netflix. Now let's talk about you guys' stock, shall we? Let's talk about the stocks that y'all been asking about. The first one, somebody asked this. Somebody asked me to do a follow up on this a long time ago, and right now I think it's a very critical time for me to talk about it. It's Sono. The stock is Sono. It's been on an uptrend. I talked about it before when it was around like $15, and right now it's been trending up ever since. And the reason why I want to address it, especially today, is because it has earnings right here. Earnings is around the corner. For those of you who love to gamble, again, I do not condone holding anything through earnings. I really don't. They have it tomorrow after market. So be very careful. Best case scenario, the stock spikes. Like it reports really good earnings. It spikes all the way up to like $18.30. And then it just keeps running up higher towards $20 and then towards $22 later on. Okay. Worst case scenario. Again, worst case scenario can happen if there is it's just the reaction. The reaction may be positive or negative, regardless of what numbers they put up. If it's great numbers, the reaction can still be horrible and can still tank. And if that happens, then the stock could drop all the way down to $14. And then all of the short sellers would just pile it back down. But the reason why I was even bullish on it to begin with is because of the reverse head and shoulders on the daily chart. It's right here. For all of you who are beginners, this one is relatively easy to spot. It's right there. It's slow moving and it's been uptrending ever since. We've been covering this for a long time. There was money to be made here. And right now, this is the critical time for the stock. If it reports great earnings, it spikes up to like, if it spikes up to like $18, that would be even perfect, because the move will be even bigger because it wouldn't be that far away, and more people will feel like there is more money to be made, and you can expect that huge volume spike. And if you look at the bottom, the volume is actually slightly increasing right now. So if it performs through earnings, then this one could definitely be good for a long if it performs to earning and it opens up in this region right here. So definitely watch this one for tomorrow. I will address it in the afternoon of tomorrow after the report earnings to see exactly where it is. Okay. But that is for that one. The next one that y'all have been asking about is Fubu. Yeah. And Fubu apparently is just doing great. It's just crushing it. And let's look at this thing. Right off the bat, what I see here, I see short sellers here. Short sellers here. And all of them are getting squeezed. And honestly, I wouldn't want to put myself in the front of it as a short seller. As a person who loves to short, I would not put myself in the front of that. A lot of buyers are coming in right now, and honestly, I would love to see the stock. Where would I? I would love to see the stock. All the way up to like 35. Yeah. I would love to see the stock all the way up to 35 to short it down. That would be a good point for me to look to short. But right now I just wouldn't. Which means that it's a great opportunity for long traders, right? Because if me as a short seller think that this is a terrible move, then there could be an upside to this. And especially if it opens higher, right? Again, there's these people, very stubborn. They're the ones who tend to add over here. Like, oh yes, this is definitely the top. We're gonna add some more. And then we're gonna see the stock tumble all the way back down. And then if it opens higher, the stop loss is like right around here. So expect a move up, especially if it opens higher tomorrow. Expect a squeeze all the way up to like $30. So definitely watch that one. That is my very honest opinion about it. The next one that we're going to talk about is a cannabis stock. That one is GRWG. GRWG, I talked about it before for all of you who've been subscribing to the channel. The stock is on the way. It's on the way to $35. It's on the way. It's not there. There isn't even any signs of like red. It's just a bunch of buyers stepping in. It performed really well through earnings, which is a great sign, right? It performs well. It closes very high, and then it starts trending upwards and upwards. And right now, if we look at it on the 5-minute chart, it's not looking bad at all. If it opens up at like $28, expect to push up to the 30s. Expect to push up to the 30s, especially given the fact that there are. I can picture a lot of early short sellers getting in here. Lots of them. I can just picture them, like over here too. I can literally see it. Some beginner short sellers just going in there trying to go short when it's not even time yet. And honestly, I want to see the stock go up even more. The higher it goes, the better it looks. Again, you can approach this in two ways, either to the long side or you can just wait for the short side. But either way, you can just, again, the opportunity is there. It's not looking weak. I'm not going to short this. Not now. Nope. Not right now. I want it to go higher. So there you go. That is my very honest opinion on that one. All right, y'all. For all of you, if you like this video, if you got value from this video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. If you're a beginner looking to get started in the stock market, there are step-by-step directions in the description of the video below, step 1 through 4. Very easy to follow. It only takes 15 minutes around there to sign up for everything and to have access to this amazing tool called Thinkorswim. If you're new to this channel, definitely click on that subscribe button along with the notification bell. and the all notification. That way you get notified whenever I release these pre-market analysis videos and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released 15 minutes before the market opens, and the post-market analysis videos like this one, which are released in the afternoon every single day. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter right over here, right? Lastly, my name is Paul with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you tomorrow morning at exactly 8:15. One more thing that I want to mention, vaccine stocks are performing well in the sense of buy the rumor, sell the news. I would not buy them. They look like they're crumbling right now, and they look pretty good for short, in my opinion. Again, so I'm just gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna see all of you tomorrow morning.